Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Crusader Kings 2, The Merchant Prince. Alright, so we're kind of veering a bit on the side of not trying to make money, but so I was reading a little bit more about retinues and stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to create a new army, and I want to pull the tiniest retinue out, and we're going to disband it. That's going to leave us with a little bit of retinue cap. What we're going to do is add a single defensive retinue to our mix, in addition to the cultural retinue, the pike culture retinue. So in order to do the shield wall tactic in the first phase, we need to have, it's not actually heavy infantry that we needed 1% archers. So by adding a defensive retinue, we add another 250 pike and 50 archers, which looks like the ratio is well, it's like 11 to 1 or whatever, just, you know, enough that you have 1% out of the total levy. So let's just see if it works. I don't know. I'm curious. Pope Urbanus III has been succeeded by Pope Victor II. Fair enough. This Pope likes us a lot. He likes our improved relations. It's cool. Pope the Victor. Nominate Bishop. Yeah, I nominate my steward. He says maybe. What else can we do with you? Ought to kill. No. Alright, so we're hoping that something bad happens to this guy. Can we excommunicate him? Positive opinion? Boo. Should take more advantage of people when they become excommunicated. You receive a report from the outcome of the military experiments that your marshal asked you to sponsor. Apparently a large steel-plated chariot was constructed, propelled by 10 men inside. Pulling it forward, directed by a commander peering out from a revolving turret mounted on top. This vehicle also had several ballistas firing through arrow slits. Unfortunately, its weight caused a wooden bridge to collapse when crossing, and the invention was lost in the river. Oh. Well, good luck, Lord Mayor, my cousin. Please don't die. Yep, he didn't even get wounded. Nice tithe. Wow. Also, between episodes, I started building some new things and stuff. So let's build a defense retinue. And let's organize it so that all of it is in one center location. It'd be nice if it showed the full text. It just says retinue of. Doesn't actually tell me like the actual composition or like what it will be, but eventually that should work out. We're gonna have a total of roughly 3,000. I don't know if that's rounding or not, but call it 3,050, of which 50 will be archers, which is 1.6%. That's enough to trigger the shield wall tactic in the skirmish phase. And then once we get into the melee phase, they'll be pretty solid. Cool. All right, cool. So we have our brother who's just become a siege leader. Awesome. That's sweet. I like. I don't remember which family member I fired, but I'd like our dynasty to have all the good traits if possible. Count Magindulf of Lombardy agreed to become a vassal of King Hildebrand of this place. So when does our truce expire with you, sir? In 93? That's so long. I don't want to wait that long. Well, I've had 2 failed wars against Byzantium because I was being greedy and trying to hit way above my weight. We could always consider building more actual castles as well, just for extra levy. Interesting. This guy has too many holdings, but he doesn't want to get rid of it. Just taking a penalty to his levy size, which is probably affecting my levy size. Build more cities, build more upgrades, get more retinue cap. Let's look at our holdings. Our house holding is already upgrading. Let's get, yes, more pikemen. Sounds great. Let's get more... That's really expensive. 400 gold for that building. I mean, it is an extra 10% multiplier, but that's additive. Takes us from 82.5 to like 92.5, which is really not that big of a difference on a city. Okay, how about over here? Shipyard? Nah. No. No. These require city walls, which can't be built because of tech requirements. Okay, next then I guess would be to consider doing the trade post upgrades, or one last quick check on the hospital. I don't think there's anything else that can be built here. Not yet, not without tech. All this stuff required, what was it? Tech... Construction at Tech 3. Just 500 points. And we only have 192. Okay, in that case, yes, I guess we do trade post upgrades now. Assuming that they are part and connected. I think every single one is part of the same trade zone except for the Constantinople one. So, yes, indeed. Let's build the tax income upgrades. And then I gotta make sure that my focus is still in the right place because for whatever reason, that button is still bound in a weird way. We're now known as the Wise. Wise in the bedroom. This whole seduction thing is not really going how I want, so when can we change it? 89? Let's just change it next year. Seduction's too tedious for me. I don't know. A son was born. Good work. You shall take the thrift focus. You... Nice, even more money. While carrying out my duties for the Hermetics, you can lose a bunch of esoteric knowledge, which is really just going to stop us from becoming a magus sooner. I don't mind having a rival, it's fine. Okay, let's go to trade posts again. Every trade post except for Constantinople needs a merchant enclave. I do think that, comparatively, these are like the worst thing to upgrade. That's why I've waited so long to do it. Relative to a lot of the other options. Because you're only gaining, like... What is it? Trade post right now makes... 22 ducats. And we're going to increase it by 16%. So 22 times 0.16. So it's like 3.5 ducats a year. Which is not great. It'll take like 50 plus years to pay for itself. We're in debt. 1,321 ducats a year. Found the tome. Our cousin is dead. You must continue to make babies, you unlanded man in my court. You shall marry... the possessed lunatic. That could be fun. Enjoy. What are we doing on trade post limit right now? Oh hey, we gained one. Nice. Thought I checked. So, we want to try to connect these trade zones if possible. Like the fact that I have to keep on building in someone's lands who like hates me is less than ideal. Declared war. Yeah. Well, I did do that. You do like my seducer sex appeal, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sexy. Look at that. Sex appeal, sex appeal, sex appeal. Triple! So much sex appeal. Now, I don't know if I have to go this sea tile, this sea tile, this sea tile, or if I build one like here, if that would count to merge these two. So, I guess we'll find out. It's going to cost 354 gold. Kind of pricey. Be a shame if something were to happen to you. I like how everyone just wants to murder all of the people that are in prison. It's great. You have received strange news from Rome. The former Pope, Pope Urbanus III, did, by his actions and lifestyle, so defile the Holy See that the current authorities in Rome decided to put his corpse on trial. The corpse of Pope Urbanus was removed from its tomb and brought to the papal court for judgment. It was propped up on a throne, and a deacon was chosen to speak for it as its legal representative. Perhaps unsurprisingly, the accused was found guilty on all accounts and subjected to a punishment most dire. The corpse was stripped of its papal vestments. 3 fingers on the right hand, those used to give blessings, were cut off, and then it was interred in a graveyard normally reserved for foreigners of low status. The punishment still not deemed severe enough. The corpse was then exhumed again, tied to weights, and cast into... Don't leave me hanging here. Game! Come on, Paradox. What? I mean, really? You can't scroll? I can't see the... Okay. It was cast into. Just be aware, it was cast into. According to the Chancellor, the peasants of Venezia have started a delightful tradition where the peasantry from several villages meet up and dance. Sure. Anything we can do to get our prosperity up? That all sounds fine. Retinue about 60% reinforced now. No one will expect the murder of another patrician in the patrician holding cells. No one ever. No one expected my role. See, they never expect it. All right, trade income's at 320. Now 330. No one will expect it. Forcing up the trade value is probably also a good idea, but I should make sure to build that trade post first and foremost before we run out of the trade post limit. Duchess, somebody was ransomed? Okay, cool. So if I were to... What does the next level give us? So the first three, like, offset the penalty, but then the next one's only a 10% increase. So to get it even higher, we are going to need just a ridiculously large family. Which requires... Oh no, plot was revealed! Fine, I won't admit, I won't cancel it. I will just murder the entire dynasty, and then no one will know my shame. He's the only living member, no one should even care. I mean, come on. He has no trade posts, his holding is, like, awful, and he's just a bad guy, in general. No one will expect the foul play on our part. Nomads have settled. Hungarians. Okay. Annabelle has arrived in our court. Praise God, my fierce rival has also become a follower of the new way of Christ. Hallelujah. Love thy rival does not apply in this situation? Sure, intrigue sounds great. We want to not get murdered at some point, so... We have a paper. It's cool. I'm just constantly acquiring ingredients. I'm not actually doing anything with my ingredients. I think we have... maybe they have been being used. I don't know. A new great house has arisen. Shocking! Really? No fingers are pointed my way. We got caught plotting, but we did not get caught actually doing. Which is good. We're not a known murderer. Neat. So that also means we should have some cash available in the form of revoking this. All right, that's 590, and I think I was going to try building one here. The Barony of Palestrina is something I would like to upgrade, because we do get a proper good levy from this holding. Some stables, or more barracks. Oh, the barracks, I think. Actually, probably for the money, it's better to take the stables right now. No loss in succession. Looks like somebody sank some more cash into the fund. They're taking advantage of the fact that I pulled the money out and didn't have enough to keep it going. I do possess a great mind, indeed. Starting to think that some courtier might fancy me. Sure, I'll go bet her. Oh, it's my uncle's wife? Yes. That's cool. I mean, I do like the sex appeal bonus. It's nice, but can we change yet? We can. So we could go like money, business focus. We could go back to theology if we wanted to try to get the high learning so we can maybe rank up a little bit faster in the hermetics. And then go from there. Let's see, who's the most likely next guy? We do not have a good enough multiplier here. There are currently 3 Maguses. And this guy, an adept, is like... During societal succession, the member with the highest member score will become the new leader. Okay, but I think that's only if there's not another magus to be the highest magus. So we're probably gonna have to buy up this next one ourselves. I would like to get more money. I'm gonna go with business focus. We'll do the magus stuff later. I mean, we're still very young, only 31. Trade income at 334. They are continuing to just be pains in the asses. I am listed as your heir, huh? Well. Well, we might as well. I mean... The patrician of Galbao and Veglia. Got House Galbao, and he's got the city of Veglia. The fact that he has a city... Normally, I'm pretty sure what happens when a patrician branch dies out completely, their money just goes away. But I think because he has an actual city, that we would inherit the city and inherit his money, and then a new one would spawn. A new dynasty. Which would be swell. Keep on upgrading trade posts. I don't like having to like manually search around though. Sure, let's build merchant ports now. Classic. We're gonna kill him somehow. We did indeed inherit the city of Eglia, and we have 10 out of 10 domain size because we have higher stewardship now. A new great house has arisen. We only have 220 gold, so I don't think we inherited his money. Or maybe he spent some before he died, and then we did. I don't know, or care. So Veglia is now our city as well. Looks like we also, in that case, inherited the trade post there. I believe. Interesting. Yeah, because we're at 16 out of 15 now. We started the 15th here, and, well, I did, didn't I? Here. So that's still going. And I'm 90% sure we did not have this trade post in the past, and now we do. So perhaps what I should be doing is actually I mean, we've already gone through a ton of these guys, but like this guy, for example, he has living members, right? He's got his son, and he's only got the house holding. So what I should do is give him a city and then kill him so we inherit all of his trade posts. That could be cool, assuming that that actually does work that way. Wait, living members. You don't actually have any other living members, and you're already in prison. So that could work out just fine. You are currently in the oubliette. So let's try something. Let's grant you... Can't grant landed titles to you because you're currently imprisoned. Okay, I'm gonna risk this. I'm gonna release him. I'm gonna ransom himself to himself. Your court chaplain has been discovered charging money for various religious favors, putting gold in his own pockets. My cousin. Yeah, let's just abuse the office. I don't want to make him upset. He's our cousin. We don't want to throw him in prison, so go ahead and ransom yourself, please. Cool, and now you, sir, I'm going to grant you that new city that I just got, the city of whatever is in Veglia. which means that you do have that. Now I'm your heir, and now we're going to plot to kill you. And now the question is, we need to keep track of this. We're at 16 out of 15 holdings, and he has 6. So let's see if we do inherit all of his trade posts as well. If so, the centralization of this is going to be crazy good. This is of the de Sebran family, and he is of de Sebran. So yeah, we would inherit 1, 2, 3, this one. Like, we could just go crazy. And did he also build the one over here? He did. This trade zone is owned by the de Sebran family. Where did they build it? In this one. So that could maybe theoretically even connect these if this one here works, which we're about to find out. That could be cool. But we're going to find out in the next episode, because for now I'm going to take a break. And I'll see you again in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the campaign, and I'll see you soon.